the second overall pick in the 2020 draft, the Golden State Warriors selected James Wiseman and it just seems that he is one of the best rookies in the NBA, arguably the best rookie in the NBA. Now, today's video, we're going to be talking about why James Wiseman is already a future NBA superstar. Let's be very honest. Look, he has really unknown potential. Let's just be very honest. Like, today's video, we're going to be talking about why James Wiseman is already a future or even an NBA superstar already. He's in the NBA. He played for the Warriors. He's already the starting center. He's got a pretty big role with a team very, very young, like the Warriors, with really Steph Curry and a bunch of young players. Like, Steph Curry is really the only superstar on this team. He is probably, arguably, the rookie, the MVP right now. James Wiseman is on the Warriors. He has a bunch of young players around him. He has a bunch of leaders like Draymond Green and Steph Curry. And a lot of people like to say that Steph Curry is not a leader. Why would you say Steph is a leader? He's not a leader. He can't even lead a team. Okay, first of all, he has a bunch of weaknesses and a bunch of strengths. Now, he played 3 games in college. He played for the University of Memphis under Penny Hardaway, who was a 6'9" point guard who played for the Orlando Magic and never went to the finals. Well, he went to the finals with Shaq. Okay, so James Wiseman has very similarities. Now, I say he's like Anthony Davis. That kind of sounds pretty ridiculous, but I would say that James Wiseman is like compared to Anthony Davis. He can shoot the 3, he can stretch the floor. He's starting to develop a 3. It's interesting. He shoots about, first of all, 50% from the 3 to begin with. Now, let's just be very honest. Now, he averages about 11 points, about 46% from the field, about 5 rebounds, and about not even an assist per game in about 21 minutes of action. So he's a starter, but he doesn't play that very many minutes. But it doesn't mean that he's not a bad player. I think he's arguably the amazing part is that he's averaging 11 points a game, and he's doing this in 21 minutes of action, and he's a rookie. So it's pretty impressive in the fact, because, you know, Giannis averaged 30 points a game in 30 minutes.
Wait a minute.
James Wiseman has a lot to prove because, you know, he only played 3 games. Like, people didn't see what he did, and also the pandemic and the college basketball season ended and March Madness did not exist. Let's get to the strengths. He can stretch the floor. He's a great rim protector. He averaged about 3 blocks a game in his time with Memphis. His 3 games. One of his weaknesses is that, I mean, he takes contested jump shots. Let's just be very honest. Instead of like driving for like an easy layup or dunk, even if it's like in a smaller defender, but he needs to be more aggressive. Let's just be very honest. Now, it's kind of hard because he's not a point guard. He's center. Like, he needs to be more aggressive, but he's not soft at the same time. He's very athletic. He can stretch the floor. He's a great rim protector. He's a great defender. He needs to work on his 3 a little bit more, but, you know, he's still at least working on it. He's at least being more confident with his shot. Like, he doesn't have to shoot that much. But, you know, the NBA has become like a different league, so it's kind of like you have to stretch the floor. But, you know, this team will be a huge problem if Wiseman is the big deal and then Clay comes back next year. This is already a title contender. I think this season they are a title contender. I think he needs to put more pounds of muscle. Even though he's like 7 feet, he's 250. I think this is really interesting about Wiseman. He's a great rim protector. He has handles. He can shoot the 3. He only played 3 college games. He was one of the best. He was the #1 ranked recruit in the 2018 Now, the thing is that they need to give him more minutes. He's only playing 21 minutes a game. Like, he needs to be playing like more, because 25 minutes a game, he'd be averaging like even more. But here's the thing, like, he has not really like had a really big night like in scoring wise, because, you know, he only averages about 11 points a game, and personally, the guy is shooting 50% from the 3. He is 7'1", and he's still the Warriors in general are still legit contenders. Let's just be very honest.
Okay.
But this is already a Rookie of the Year, a candidate. But Melo, it's not that Wiseman is good because of his teammates. Like, I think Draymond is a very gifted passer for sure. He is a great playmaker for sure. Like, people like to like to hate and say that Draymond's not a playmaker. He's selfish. He's not a very good player. He's overrated. He's not an all-star anymore. I think he's a superstar talent. I'll say that because I think he needs to put more muscle. That's first of all. He has all the tools to be very successful in the NBA for sure. Like I think he's the rookie of the year at the moment. Like first of all, he's only played 7 or 8 NBA games. He played 3 college games. He played in high schools. The #1 ranked recruit. I think that they need to that Wiseman needs to be more confident about shooting his 3 because I think the league is becoming a 3-point era now because you've seen Giannis having to try to develop a jumper because teams like Miami could stop him, and I just think that like it's a little bit early to say that this guy is a superstar, but Wiseman's gonna be a problem. Like I think he's a superstar talent. He's a rookie. I think he's becoming a star already. But I think that's gonna do for the video. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and comment down below what I should do next. Because as always, because we talk about basketball and exclusively only about basketball on this channel, as always, go catch a vibe. I'm out. Peace.